Hi, my name is Christine, and welcome to Hillypad. Today we are having a special guest, and he is from out of town. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Yeah, I'm Sumedh, aka Fly Montag, and I'm a DJ from New York slash New Jersey.
New
And
York.
I'm very happy to be in LA, be here with Helipad Society.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so how does it feel? You're over here in California. Does it like the vibe? Is it different from New York?
I mean,
As the DJs, yeah.
it's different, but it's got the same energy. You know,
Okay.
it's got a different energy, but it's like at the same level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did you hear about us?
So I was just looking through Instagram. I was in Seattle for the World Cup game, Go USA, and I also wanted to visit family while I was on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Here in LA, and I was like, I have an extra day. Why not find an EDM event? And yeah, I came across Helipad Society on Instagram.
Found us. We're so excited to have you here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what? Give us a little bit background, like a background about yourself. Just how you got started. How did you
Yeah.
get to the DJ industry?
So I used to play like piano and double bass as a kid, and in high school I realized I didn't have much time to do that anymore, at least like formally. But I still wanted to make music. I still wanted to be creative, and so I really loved EDM at the time, like Martin Garrix, Afrojack, Swedish House Mafia, and I was like, let me somewhat teach myself how to produce. And it took a few years to figure out, and then eventually I realized, they're DJing their music. I was like, let me try to do that. Um, yeah, so in college I kind of started taking it a bit more seriously.
Yeah.
I was a computer science student, very stressful. So music and DJing was very therapeutic.
Yeah.
And so I just kept, teaching myself. My first songs weren't that great, but I've been learning, growing. Teaching myself how to produce, teaching myself to DJ, write songs. I'm even trying to teach myself how to sing and rap.
Wow, that's amazing.
So yeah, I just love the music, and I want to keep doing it as long as I can.
So is the DJ scene a little bit different in New York compared to California, or does it matter? Because music's music, right?
Music's music. I mean,
Yeah.
each city will have its vibe. Obviously, I grew up in Atlanta. Atlanta is very bass heavy. You'll find everything, but it's very bass trap heavy, obviously, because of hip hop influence. All the music festivals were all dubstep, trap. Likewise.
Oh, wow.
New York is I found it to be house, techno, but you can find everything because it's New York. Every city has its own thing. You just gotta, if it's not there, create a space, bring a few people. Like I like to play shows with some of my friends over in Jersey City. They invited me over to play along the Hudson River, so this feels like a very similar vibe. This kind of homely, small set, but people coming in, walking in from like just stumbling upon the event. It reminds me of back home, and
Oh.
I really enjoy that.
Yeah.
I appreciate the vibe here.
No, I love that. So what is your style? What would you
Um,
say?
Very much for now house.
Okay.
I like to do like global house.
Yeah.
So I do a lot of mashups of like songs from mostly India because I'm Indian. So a lot of all over India and also South Asia.
Cool.
I like to mash up songs from like South Africa and
Yeah.
all over the world. I really like kind of mixing things from around the world into house. You can call me a dollar store Kashmir. If that helps. I love Kashmir.
I love that.
Very much the same vibe. No,
That
it's
is
like-
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a song that you are going to release soon? Have you been working on a song?
I have like 20 unfinished songs. I'm
Really?
hoping. I've been mostly kind of putting out mashups here and there, but I have some unfinished music. I also probably on the flight here I was starting a song, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we actually finish it and put it out soon.
Is it something is that something you want to do, like an album in the future?
Work
That
on
maybe
it.
going toward house, or do you want to change it up?
I like diversifying. I
Okay.
mean, I've been working on an album for the past few years. There's some house tracks. There's like I used to do big room, so there's a bit of big
Oh.
room progressive house influence.
Yeah.
I also was teaching myself how to rap, so I'm like I have songs I've written where I just rap the full thing. It's like more of a hip hop beat. So we'll see what makes the final cut. But I love diversifying. House is just easy to DJ, and it's what I listen to a lot, so it's easy. But I love doing everything, and I love collaborating.
Yeah. So what is the hardest thing, I guess, when it comes down to? Do you feel like it's harder to create music, to write songs, to rap? I don't know, or is it maybe similar? Because it takes a lot of energy to create
Yeah.
one song. no
I
matter
think
what
I think the
genre.
creating is not the hard part. I guess getting it to a level of perfecting the craft
Yeah.
and being confident enough to put it out. Because like especially early on when I'm like starting things, I'm like, oh man, my voice sucks, or oh man, like I don't like how this sounds. But eventually, kind of like learning through failure is kind of something I've realized is very important.
Yeah.
Going with the flow and eventually finding a sound that I like. So because I've experimented a lot, and I'm kind of getting myself back into production, obviously, to finish an
Yeah.
album. And yeah, it just takes a lot of like I guess just patience. And that's something I've learned. I'm just creating for the love of the game, and we'll see where it goes.
So you basically started this by yourself. It wasn't someone that influenced you, like, hey, you should try this out. It's just kind of on your own in a way.
It was organic.
Wow.
Literally, like, yeah, nobody. Because back home, nobody listened to the music I listened to until like college, and started finding people around me. But in high school, everyone was listening to hip hop and pop, which is all I love that too. And also like I'm Indian, so all the Desi music. Which I also listen to a lot to now.
Yeah.
But back then it was all EDM, like especially Dutch, Swedish house. It was very much. It very much was like I want to try to make this. I want to like kind of do this for myself. It'd be cool to show it to friends. Kind of introduce people to the scene. But I was like, yeah, it was very organic. It's very like self-taught. Slowly learning from other people. Especially if I go to an event like this, I like to learn how other people spin and pick up small tips and trips.
Yeah. Did you show any of your friends and family any of your unreleased songs?
Yeah, I play them every now and then.
Okay.
Yeah, some unreleased stuff. I used to play them in my sets, but nowadays I'm like kind of just going kind of stealth mode with them.
Yeah.
But when they're out, you'll know.
I love that. So tell me more about, I guess, what direction you want to go in the next 5 years as a DJ.
Ooh, I think I definitely want to. Obviously, today when I did my 15-minute set. I was mostly doing like mashups of like famous songs, and, like stuff that I like. I had a song that was like one of the World Cup songs, and I had a mashup with John Summit. So that's kind of where I'm at now. But I definitely, as soon as I finish some of that unreleased music, I think I want to be mostly playing my music. Like mashups are fun, but there's something about like having my own sound that I kind of miss. And I definitely want to like when in college I kind of was playing my own music a lot, and I think once I moved and things got busy, I kind of didn't have time to finish songs so often. So I've just been playing mashups and stuff that I can make really fast. But hopefully, like I think short term, I don't know about 5 years, but short term, I definitely want to be playing my own music.
Okay.
Long term, like have a full set, like how like Chris Lake, if you go to Chris Lake or someone else, like who's like big.
They'll mostly playing this weekend, which is amazing.
Yeah, I saw him at Red Rocks a few months ago.
You saw him at Red Rocks?
Yeah, it was amazing. But yeah, how they play like most of their own music with a few mashups, a few things from other people. But yeah, I kind of want to get to like a point where I'm playing my own stuff again.
Is there a venue that you want to, I guess, play one day?
Long shot, but Red Rocks is my dream.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Red Rocks. I honestly think that's one of the best venues anyone can have.
Yeah. I mean, whether I get there or not, even just like it's good to have an ambition. Have a long shot goal. Why not?
If you can go back and tell yourself as a 10-year-old, what would you say to him?
Don't worry about perfectionism. I think because I kind of shot down some of my ideas because I'm like, this sport's kind of cringe, and it kind of shut down more projects than I wish I had actually finished. So just don't worry about being perfect. Like fail often, fail early, and learn from them, and that'll not only just speed you up, it'll allow you to enjoy the process.
I agree. Yeah. I think we try to aim for perfection, and sometimes we're really the biggest critic of ourselves, So yeah.
Yeah, I mean the last song I released, I literally had lines. I was like bashing my old stuff with a big stick. I'm like, that's kind of what I used to do. I was like, damn, my old stuff sucks, but like, even if it does, like it taught me a lot. It was fun to make. So that's what matters at the end of the day.
Do you have something you'd like to share with the viewers that you might want them to know about yourself?
Ooh. Not much. Go USA.
Go USA. Well, thank you again. We really appreciate you being here, and honestly, just coming from out of town.
Thank you so much.
Definitely come check us out more often.
Yes, we'll do. Next time I'm in LA, I gotta hit.
Yes. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.